Hi everyone! So I found a thrift store in town and I'm so excited. It feels like an old school real thrift store where things are super cheap. So like this little baggie right here was 50 cents and look at all these like little like doodads and knickknacks in here. There's like little buttons. So I was so happy to find this. So there's just like some little bells. There's some heart buttons, 2 wood stars. Look at this bow right here. See, there's a couple of those. There's a blue jingly bell right there. Just awesome. For 50 cents, I was like, yep, you're coming home with me. And then, okay, this was the one item I thought was funny. After I got home, it had fallen out of the car. So I picked it up to put it back in the bag. But I noticed, I'm like, look, the person paid $1 for it at the store that whatever they bought it from, and then they charged me $1.50. I'm like, hey. But for $1.50, I think it's still a really good price. So I picked up this one, and it's just this kind of like yarn or thread. I don't know what it is, but I figured I'm gonna wind this up and try to make tassels out of it, and especially for like fall, like Halloween, I thought that would be really pretty. And then again, another like Halloween item, there's these flies. I thought that was so cool. So whenever this person bought it, it was 50 cents and they sold it to me for $0.25. So just some plastic flies for some Halloween projects. And then look, they had mystery bags. You guys know that I am a sucker for mystery bags. And they had like 20 and I almost took all of them, but I was really good. I bought 3 and then I opened 2 already. So I gave those to my brother's girlfriend. So one was like, instead of like shoelaces, it was some like bands. And then the other one was a pair of socks. And they were all $1. And then this is the one that I kept for myself. And it's funny, it was in the Disney bag, which it was like meant to be mine, right? So I got a beautiful cup. So this is the cup that I got in my little mystery bag. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Totally my style with the flowers and the butterflies. And look, the flowers didn't have like a little like blue. So pretty. So me. So definitely keeping that. Let's see. I got this like crochet thread. And this one was $1. Just really pretty pastel. So again, I'm going to try to make some tassels out of that. And then after that, I think it's all pretty much books. So I got this little portrait right here, and it is signed down here. So I got this one. I thought she was just beautiful. So I think I'm going to keep her for myself. And then I thought about sending these other prints out for like swap and glue. I mean, and that's up to the person that receives it if they actually want to cut it up or not. I'm kind of debating because I think that's a real signature right there. I don't know. So I'm kind of debating if I want to cut these up or not. But I mean, they're just prints. So we'll see. And here's the other one that I got. And all 3 of these were 50 cents a piece. And then I've got a bunch of books for swap and glue stuff. So there was this Egypt one, and I think this book was $2. And I just loved all the like beautiful photos in here. So I'll definitely be returning to this store again to keep checking stock when I'm over in that area. And I got this book. Again, I wanted it for the photos. And it's so funny because there's actually some places in here that I've already been to. So I might keep some of those photos for like my scrapbooking stuff since I want to get back into scrapbooking. But I'm definitely going to like read through this before I cut up any pages. Like take notes, you know, on like where I would want to see. Like here, I've been here. This is Hirsch Castle. I've been there. I've been in this. This is a pool. It was an indoor pool. I've been there before. It's beautiful. So yeah, I'm definitely going to read through this, take notes, maybe find some new places that I want to travel to. So I don't know. This one may or may not get cut up for swap and glue stuff. We'll see. Because like I said, I want to read it first. And then there was the San Francisco book. I've been there many of times. back when my mom was working, they would send her out there for training for several months. So one time she was out there during the summer, so I got to go stay out there for about a month. Look at that carousel, how beautiful. So yeah, I've taken my son several times. We love going to San Francisco, so this is going to be definitely fun to read and look at and kind of just reminisce since we haven't been in a couple of years. Then I found these gold books. Now these I think were 50 cents. So I know so many people on YouTube have done where they cut these up and make like little journals out of them. So I want to try that. So I figured why not, with them being, you know, so cheap, you know, add some papers and make it into like little journals. So I'm going to give it a go. I found this seam binding stuff right here. So this was $0.25. And then I found this book, which I thought would be really nice to use, again, for the images for some swap and glue stuff. See, so there's a bunch of, like, just really pretty patterns. So this one I'm for sure going to cut up. I don't even think I'm going to bother with reading it and just go ahead and use this for some of the pages. And this one I literally bought just because I loved the cover. This is my hometown, born and raised here in San Diego, California. So I just really love the cover. So I was like, yep, I'm buying that. And I think the magazines were 50 cents. I should have looked through more of the magazines. But at this point, I had so many books in my hand. I should have got like a basket and I didn't. I never get a basket. I always just carry everything. So at this point, by the time I got to the back of the store, I was like pretty much like ready to go because my hands were so full. So I'll just have to look through this and see if there's anything else in here that I'd want to keep. But I just really loved the cover. So I took that for myself. And there was this little stickers right here. And I think she charged me $0.25 for it. There wasn't a price on it. I think she just gave it to me for $0.25. And there was this book of dolls. Again, I'm going to use for some swap and glue stuff. I tell you guys all the time, I buy things just because of one item. So I bought it for these last pages right here because I wanted them for myself. So I wanted this couple with a little girl. And then, see, there they are right here, like all put together. And then there was another one. This one. I wanted this lady right here. So I literally bought this whole book just because of the last 2 pages right there. And then there are other like photos in here that I would probably send out and swap and glue stuff and let people pick if they want to use. So that's what that book looks like. It's just a doll book. And this book is the last book that I bought. Let me see. There is one more item. So this is just more seam binding right here. It was 50 cents and it's just this pink one. Okay, so this book, I saw it and I'm like, oh, that's pretty. And I picked it up and when I opened it, I saw that there was a note. And that's the only reason why I bought it. I didn't flip through the rest of it. I didn't look through the rest of it. I opened it, saw there was a little note in there. And I'm like, yep, I'm taking this home with me. And look, it's from 1982. So that was it. I was sold. I bought the book. Look, here's the price over here. $17.95. So we are going to flip through this together because, oh, look at that, with all that lacy stuff. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I just saw that there was, you know, a little note in there and I was like, okay, I'm buying it. Oh yeah, this is nice. I can definitely send this out for some swap and glue stuff as well. Oh, look, pretty. Yeah, I really like this book. Oh yeah, I'm going to keep all these images for myself. So, yep, that's pretty much it. So, that's everything that I picked up from the thrift store. Just a bunch of books for some swap and glue stuff and just some other little goodies. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you live in San Diego or anywhere near here and you have like a really cool thrift store, please let me know. I would love to go check it out. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful day and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.